tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling. A lot of anger in it. Flash rhymes, quarter with spangles. Add some sounds in the times. Wangles, 3 dots connect to rectangles. Just like music, sounds connect and rambles. Hell nah, no man can run away. But I'm still battling, moving fast while you just prattling. No time for me, no tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling. A lot of anger in it. Flash rhymes, quarter with spangles. Add some sounds in the times. Wangles, 3 dots connect to rectangles. Just like music, sounds connect and rambles. Hell nah, no man can run away. But I'm still battling, moving fast while you just prattling. No time for me, no tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling. A lot of anger in it. Flash rhymes, quarter with spangles. Add some sounds in the times. Wangles, 3 dots connect to rectangles. Just like music, sounds connect and rambles. Hell nah, no man can run away.
Hello, I have realized I haven't switched the game capture over. It's fine though, I've tested that it works before. But yeah, the pictures are, I haven't been asked, just haven't bothered to change my starting screen. I need to change like all my screens, but honestly, look at the, actually, we're not on Crowns right now. We can acknowledge Crowns Season 1. The Crowns Season 1 builds are pretty good builds, especially the Lighthouse, and I can't rebuild the Lighthouse on top of a ravine, so I will probably keep that in my starting screen because it is a cool build. But hi, Flamin, Amy, and Kagura. I was playing Ace Attorney somewhat regularly, and then I just didn't from like, I think probably like April of last year until now. I'm drinking tea. What else would I be drinking? Look, it's an anime mug. It's Blue Exorcist. It's my second biggest mug because my current biggest mug needs cleaning, so yeah. I'm probably gonna need a lot more drinks though, because Ace Attorney is a lot of talking. That music is so loud. Even at 1 it's loud. It's weird because I have this thing where I just always listen to music at the loudest possible volume, then I play games and I'm like, no, that's too loud. Yeah. But hey, we're back to it now. I remember I was on... It's this save file in particular, because we're in the middle of a trial, so... Hopefully I remember how Ace Attorney works. I did watch the last 2 hours of my last, stream of it. This guy, I said he looks like an owl. I stand by that statement. He looks like an owl. This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from an... You know, I should just, like, look at the evidence, honestly. I just press tab. I did not present it, though. Goodman's ID, an investigator's ID card found at the crime scene. No, found at the prosecutor's office, crime scene. Yeah, it is the crime scene. Oh my god, you're building a Lego? That's wild, bro. Okay. This is the murdered guy, I think. Yeah. Given to Edgeworth, king of prosecutors at the PD murder, at the PD on the day of the murder. The knife. The murder weapon, usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. Traces of victim's blood, no prints. How's this guy evidence? A work of art in quotation marks. Okay. Designed by the Chief of Detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe. Death due to loss of blood, 1 knife wound. Died within an hour and a half of 4 PM. Okay. Ah! I didn't mean to press that. Victim memo found in the car's trunk. The word muffler was overheard during a call made by Emma at 5:18. Parking lot floor plans. It's a creature that's apparently evidence. I don't know. Okay. I did rewatch my last VOD of this. Taken by Angel Star. I love Angel Star. She's horrible. And I love her. That's what I gathered from my watching the last 2 hours of my last VOD of Ace Attorney is Angel Star sucks, but I love her. That's what I was thinking the entire time I was watching the VOD. I was like, is that Fraud? That's like Fraud's long lost sister. The victim's shoe, white enamel shoe, bears traces of blood from Goodman and Lana Skye. Switchblade knife found at the crime scene, wrapped in the defendant's muffler, small tag attached. So wait, there's 2 knives. There's this murder weapon, and then this which also has blood. Okay. I'm just going to go through all of his text and then start it from the beginning. That's green text, which means... yeah. Okay. I have a response to that statement, Bowman. And that's all I'm going to say. Also, why do people keep having Star in their names? Like, God. There's Star the cat from Chosen Life, you know, the great character. There's Fraud Star, Marley Star, who only me and Flamin' and Kagura know who we're talking about, but like... Okay, now this man needs a voice, and I said he looks like an owl, so I said that I was about to give him a voice that sounds like an owl. How the actual fuck would I do that? Ooh, this knife was evidence in... No, that sounds stupid. This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department evidence room. So this knife was stolen. Yes, but on the day of the murder. Woohoo! It's like Professor Damocles in Miraculous, like when he dressed up as an owl. It's giving me those vibes, but like he looked like an owl before he dressed up like an owl, even though he was human. And this guy just looks like an owl. It's not an insult. I don't know exactly why. He just gives me owl vibes. It was evidence, you say. Was it, in fact, a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice. Good show, little Worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. Hoot hoot. It was evidence from a case long since solved. Hoot hoot. I'm saying Hoot Hoot like it's Hoot Hoot the Pokemon. Is Hoot Hoot even a Pokemon? Hooty, the owl Pokemon, there's those owl Pokemons. I feel like Hoot Hoot's a Pokemon. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder, and it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. What did I do? How did I make you fall off your stool? Was I that funny? Yes, Hooty from the Owl House. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. Hoot hoot. Hold it. Something happened at the police department too, huh? You got a good look in your eyes there, righty-o, my boy. Sharp and hungry. Hoot hoot. So something did happen. And why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter. I understand. You were busy. What with Lana's case and all. Hoot. Well, what happened? What happened in the police department that day? I think this is like a murder trial, and I'm here giving this man an owl voice. Enjoy editing, Jail. I'll keep making weird owl people noises. A detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. Hold it. On Sunday, that detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot. Another detective was killed at the police department. Oh, so that's what we're... Despite the fact I rewatched part of the thing, it's like, my brain's still like, Yes, Emma Sky is here. Hi, Aubrey. You'll probably see her in a second if you do stick around. That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Archie? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, rightio. I suppose I could help, if you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. Oh my god, you've been like speed running the game. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Where the victim was found, how the victim was killed, when the victim died. Well, we know where it was found and... Okay. Only if you're okay with witnessing the spoiler, which I assume you are because you're here. Okay, here's the deal. So we know that it was, well, he was stabbed, obviously. And it was at the police department. So, when the victim died? So when did the murder at the police department occur? Now that's a sharp question, rightio. Very sharp. Well, my boy, you're gonna love this. Ooh. The time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? So they were murdered at the same time. Yeah, I'm just past that bit. I rewatched the last like 2 hours of my last Ace Attorney stream just to refresh my memory, and I ended it just as this guy showed up, and so yeah, I'm like, you're almost up to where I am. Scary coincidence, eh? I'm just pressing everything because that's what I always do. 5:15, but that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office. What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the same time. What are the chances? The chances are that it was premeditated. Coincidence? There's Emma. There's who you wanted to see, Aubrey. This is just my gut feeling, but I say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening. Chief Grant, please tell us more about the incident. It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk too much about it. I think someone in chat likes Emma Sky, guys. I don't know, though. Honestly, I do too. Emma's really cool. How can you say there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't say anything. I can't just say anything I please, rightio. You understand? Try to understand, rightio. This judge. Okay. See you, Aubrey. I mean, to be fair, I think you're gonna get ahead of me pretty quickly, because I'm, like, specifically streaming Ace Attorney, which means I probably am only gonna play it, like, once a week and stuff, so... Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Well, if you can prove there is a connection, more power to you! Maybe there is something that ties the two murders together. Who? Who? As in who? Are you really surprised I'm drinking tea? What else would I be drinking in a stream? Okay? Least surprising balance moment. Whatever it is, I better find it and get to the bottom of this. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15. One at the prosecutor's office and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. And that knife! What was it doing there? I better check this knife out. This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. So this knife was stolen? Yes, on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say. Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice. Good show, little Worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. I mean, I'm not quite sure what else it would be. It was evidence from a case long since solved. Who? So if this knife was stolen on the day of the murder, and it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edworth's car, it's hard to think there isn't a connection there. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. Something happened at the police department too, huh? You got a good look in your eyes there, rightio, my boy. Sharp, hungry. Who? So something did happen. And why wasn't I in full? Wait, I feel like we've already done this part. My brain... We've already pressed that. Have we just been going in a circle now? Well then. A detective was killed at the police department, what a mess. Is this the part where I now, is this the part where I start presenting stuff? 2 detectives were killed at 5:15. 1 at the prosecutor's office and 1 at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. And that knife. What was it doing there? I better check this knife out. Well, it's something to do with the knife. Found at the crime scene, wrapped in the defendant's muffler, small tag attached. There's a small tag on the knife. It says SL92. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure. It was on the thing. It was on the thing. On the thing. On the note. On the note. DL6? Maybe it's a case similar. That's weird. What? I don't remember where. I know where I've seen it. But I think I've seen something like this before. Something similar to what's written on the tag. It wasn't that long ago either. Maybe I should check my court records again. Yes, I know what it is. It's the, this. That's the same words. So, if I just present it... Objection! Your Honor, that's a contract... What the fuck? I hate when I'm on the right track, but I present it at the wrong time. I know what I'm doing. Phoenix, think what I'm thinking. Please, use my brain cells. I seem to have more than you anyway. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna save. Anyway. It was stolen from the evidence to... Wait, let's just check it first. If I go... Let's just, like, check it. Look, it's the same. It's the same. It's the same. Let me say it's the same. Okay, when would I present this? No, I didn't mean to present it! I didn't mean to! I accidentally clicked! Okay, we're just gonna load the bit I just saved. We're just gonna do that. No! I'm very smart, I'll have you know. You see me play, Trail Layton and predict the answer to every one of those cases. And I don't remember exactly what, but I feel like I've been pretty good with predictions in this. Okay. The knife was evidence in the... That was a bad for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. The detective was killed at the police department. What a mess. Time of the crime. Scary coincidence. I feel like scary coincidence. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. Objection. Then when do I present it? I'm just gonna load it again. Okay. Bad day. Oh, now I can say it's I can say it's linked because of the thing. I've been to present it here. If not here, then God knows where. Was I meant to present the knife instead? I hate when I'm on the right track. It's just presenting the evidence at the right time. It's not officially linked. No. I know what I'm doing. It's just when do I present it? Essentially what's happening is I have the right train of thought. I'm correct. I figured it out. It's just I have to present the evidence at a very specific point in time to one of his statements. And it's finding the specific point in time. I have the correct point. I just don't know when I'm meant to present it. So I keep just reloading my save so I don't lose health, but Value for the partner, we got an agent to do an investigation, a detective was killed, the time of the crime, it's not officially linked. How more am I meant to show that it's linked? Stolen. At this point I'm just gonna start presenting stuff, my god. Take that! Yeah, no. I will get this. No. I'm so good at this. I mean, I am good at this. I'm good at the line of thinking. I always think correctly. It's the finding the contradiction. Okay, back into the editing void you go. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See what a mess. Time of the crime. Scary coincidence. I feel like I presented both things for that. Maybe I didn't present the knife for that. Why is this game stupid? Show the knife? No. Like Kagura. At this point I am just gonna start presenting the evidence to everything. Okay. Bad day, I don't know how this contradicts, but like that. Yeah, no. Wow, my favorite part. It would obviously be the bit where it says there was no, like, where it said there was not, like, it was strange coincidence. But no! I presented both of those things at that, I swear. Nope. Character was killed. Present the knife. Nope. Load. Oh. Then I'll do this. No. Okay. I've already done this one, but like, I'll do it again, I guess. Like, how is that incorrect? And then the knife. No. I do not know what I'm doing wrong. Not officially linked, but it is linked. Not that knife. This knife. Nope. Load. What? Present the note. Nope. Do. I feel like two detectives were killed. But I'm on the right track and none of it's working. We already did check the knife out. Do I need to check the knife out more? I've already looked at that. S4 tag. Maybe if I... Maybe if I make the save now and then present it instead. Maybe it hasn't noticed that I've noticed. Because I keep reloading my save. That is all I can think of. I mean, I checked the note again. It doesn't say anything. I did not mean to present that. I did not mean to do that. Won't let me do anything else with the note. Okay, and then bop. Time of the crime. Not officially linked. And then if I present this. Nope. Oh, representing the knife again. No, okay, I have no idea what to do. Maybe if I press this, because obviously there's no connection. How? Because I'm the chief of police, I can't just say. Try to understand. I can prove it! I've got the stuff to prove it! I can prove it! Let me prove it! Please! I know what I'm yapping about. Not I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm yapping about. I am a qualified yapper. It wasn't a coincidence. 5:15. That spend it off almost kill. Funny, isn't it? A matter of prosecution. Yes, we're already aware. Confidence. Coincidence. Gut feeling. Chief Grant, please tell us more about. Oh. No. What am I meant to do? It was this guy. It is linked. Because it's linked, believe me, it's linked. Why is this stupid? I generally don't know what else to do. Stolen from the department's evidence room. Honestly, I take suggestions on what to do at this point. I feel like I've given it a decent enough attempt, and I am not getting anywhere. I'm thinking correctly, that's for sure. Which is always the bloody case. I remember in the freaking Miles Edgeworth, when he was like accused of murder, he was... that like guy was like... There was like... I think there was a thing that like... There was an inconsistency that just never got brought up in the actual case, and I was like fuming about it. It was like, it was something like there was 3 gunshots and only like 2 wounds or something. I don't remember, but I remember I was like fuming about it, like properly fuming. Not properly. It's a video game, I'm not that upset, but like, I was like, god damn it, my point. How have I only been streaming for like almost 40 minutes? It feels like an eternity. I mean, we haven't made any progress, but... The knife is evidence in a case stolen from... That's what was about it with the department. A detective was killed. Other police department see what a mess. The time of the crime, 5:15. I don't know if I can be arsed with this. I feel like this is when it wants me to figure it out though, because it said specifically that it's saying specifically about how they can't be linked, and I found the fucking link. So this knife was stolen on the day. It was evidence, you say, was it in fact a murder weapon? Hard to think there isn't a connection there. Load the save. I'm being so for real, I generally might just goof the answer. I can't be asked. This just isn't fun when I'm like on the right track. And I've been trying for like the past 40 minutes. Um... Trying to call MMA at 5:18. But it was dead at... I don't know. Fucking phone. Don't know what I was meant to do. Um... It's bad in the department. Something happened at this department too, huh? You gotta be like, look in your eye there, right here, my boy's sharp, hungry, so something did happen. Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter how I understand, you were busy. Bond's case. What happened? Detective was killed. On the same day. Another detective was killed at the police department. That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator, you have a suspect. Got him in custody. Just arrested, that was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, rightio. I suppose I could help. If you help with... Oh yeah, this bit. I guess I asked a different question this time. Where was the victim found? Oh, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room of the police department. The evidence room. Is this where we're having the link? Because that's where the knife was stolen from. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now? There's the connection between the two cases. Oh, for the love of fucking God. So the connection between the two cases isn't the fact that there's a note, and isn't the fact... Okay, so let me get this straight. Professor Moon, listen to me, okay? You're gonna sit there, and... Okay, so... I'm opening OBS to make sure both things are actually in frame. Okay, so... You're telling me... Okay, so you're telling me, right, that, that the link of the fact that the knife had those letters and numbers on it, right? And there was a note at the scene of the other scene of the crime that had those letters and words on it, isn't enough of a connection. But the fact the guy got stabbed in the evidence room where the knife was stolen from, that's enough of a connection. But the notes that they are the exact fucking same, that isn't a connection? You're telling me this? Are you telling me this? I mean, you're not. You're past at noon. Anyway. I'm losing it. This is why I always have a Power plushie next to me on the sofa. So I can have conversations. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy? Happy we just got handed off to get to go to town in this case, but the link between the two cases is established. We're already at a fucking link! It is not lagging your TV, I think that's my stream. But I think my stream dropped a couple frames. It has been dropping, it's been dropping frames the whole time, but it's been like not that bad. So I just kind of let it be. Somehow Minecraft didn't drop any frames yesterday, but like, you know, it's fine. It's only 1.2%, like, I'll live. Now we can get Grant to testify about the details. Okay. This is where I think I save. But how do I say those words? Do I just show the knife? No! How do I say those bloody words? How? It's not officially linked, but we just... Do I press again? Chief, the defensive position is simple in this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. Okay. You don't say. Well, out with it, rightio. What's your connection? Is out with it, Mr. Wright? The connection is a place... We finally made progress. What the fuck? The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Miles Edros making my bloody point for me. I was making that point! I've been making that point for the past 20 minutes! But no, when Miles Edgeworth says it, it's correct, but when I say it... Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the nice evidence tank. I mean evidence tank, not tank. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in the very same evidence room. Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. Bro was just like staring into my soul for a second there. You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right there, right here. That was fucking child's play, bro. Chief, I request you release your information on the victim at the police department. Ooh, see, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet. Woohoo! Can we get the information unofficially? You might say, Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What? Really? Who would have... Okay, this is the point where we save. I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? Press. If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Ah, well, case information is sticky stuff, you have to do everything properly. Oh well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like I'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 5842189. Let me just like screenshot that and send it to myself. Yeah, editing can be tricky. You missed me crashing out at Ace Attorney because I had the correct point and they just... I started lecturing my Double Life Pearl plushie. So, yeah. Okay. Well, that's quite long. Yeah. I have to remember these. It drives me nuts. 82? I can't do it. Didn't even get the first number right. This bloody judge. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? The ID number of the victim at the police department is 5842189. You know, I have no idea what this means, but this tells me something. In my soul, it tells me something. Called quickly checking the court records. What does this tell me? Does it tell me anything? Oh, it's this. Wait. 58. I need to look up my screenshot. Wait, so 5842. The stream is so far behind. Like, damn. I was waiting for the stream to catch up for a minute so I can... Wait, 5842 189. 189. It's the same bloody person. How did Bro get murdered at 2 places at the same time? How has Bro accomplished this? I mean, obviously, Bro has not accomplished this, and it is a contradiction, but like, how has Bro accomplished this? Yeah, of course I do. I think I remember what I used to say in my Ace Tony streams when I did them regularly was all or nothing. I just... I would have no idea when I'd go all or nothing, and I'd be like, wait. But I know what I'm saying. It does, I think, meaning... I know. Has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? You say the ID number of the police detective who's murdered at the police department. Yeah. Getting murdered once, that's for losers. Getting murdered twice? That's the real deal, you know? He was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you? That I'm a genius. Take that. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm losing health? What do you mean I'm losing health? What the? Why is the same fucking number? What do you mean I'm losing health? What do you mean? You're great. That's cool going from like. Just come out with both guns blazing like you always do. No, I was... Okay, I was not losing health. They were just fooling me for some reason. Phoenix is not on the same wavelength as me. Get on my fucking wavelength, bro. Like, come to the wavelength, please. Okay. Breathe in and out. Stop crashing out at Ace Attorney. I'm meant to be playing to relax. Although crashing out makes for good content. So, like, I don't actually mind crashing out. But it's fine. I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh ho ho! Is it yours? No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Reto. Personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. And this means what exactly? That you all have shit memory. Amy, did you give them dementia? Be honest with me. Huh? Wait, the ID number. We heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82. No, it didn't. It started with 58. I've forgotten. You didn't even get the first numbers right. And again! The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189. Objection! Wait a second, right? What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The two ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh ho ho! Okay, now I'm saying ho ho ho. Oh ho ho! Ho! I just fucking howled. He's meant to be an owl. Actually, I don't even think he's meant to be an owl. He just gives me owl vibes. Amy, how could you give them all dementia? Oh, I finished my tea. I think I need another drink, honestly, because this is Ace turning. It just might not be tea. Let me just, like, go grab some Fanta real quick. Because this is Ace Attorney. I need to be able to, like... I feel like when I look at my phone, I look so much further down my webcam, but then when I look on my PC, I'm, like, at the top. But, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I'll literally be back in, like, a minute. The BRBs. forgot BRB screens are meant to have music. And also I lied, I am gonna make 2.
Been a little while, but I'm still battling, moving fast while you just prattling. No time for me, no tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling. A lot of anger in it. Flash rhymes coated with spangles. Add some sounds in the times. Wangles, 3 dots connect to rectangles. Just like music sounds connect them rambles. Hell nah, no man can run away. Been a little while, but I'm still battling, moving fast while you just prattling. No time for me, no tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling. A lot of anger in it. Flash rhymes coated with spangles. Add some sounds in the times. Wangles, 3 dots connect to rectangles. Just like music sounds connect them rambles. Hell nah, no man can run away. Been a little while, but I'm still battling, moving fast while you just prattling. No time for me, no tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling. A lot of anger in it. Flash rhymes coated with spangles. Add some sounds in the times. Wangles, 3 dots connect to rectangles. Just like music sounds connect them rambles. Hell nah, no man can run away. Been a little while, but I'm still battling, moving fast while you just prattling. No time for me, no tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling. A lot of anger in it. Flash rhymes coated with spangles. Add some sounds in the times. Wangles, 3 dots connect to rectangles. Just like music sounds connect them rambles. Hell nah, no man can run away. tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling. A lot of anger in it. Flash rhymes coated with spangles. Add some sounds in the times. Wangles, 3 dots connect to rectangles. Just like music sounds connect them rambles. Hell now, no man can run away. Been a little while, but I'm still battling. Moving fast while you just prattling. No time for me, no tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling. A lot of anger in it. Flash rhymes coated with spangles. Add some sounds in the times. Wangles, 3 dots connect to rectangles. Just like music sounds connect them rambles. Hell now, no man can run away. Been a little while, but I'm still battling. Moving fast while you just prattling. No time for me, no tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling. A lot of anger in it. Flash rhymes coated with spangles. Add some sounds in the times. Wangles, 3 dots connect to rectangles. Just like music sounds connect them rambles. Hell now, no man can run away. Been a little while, but I'm still battling. Moving fast while you just prattling. No time for me, no tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling. A lot of anger in it. Flash rhymes coated with spangles. Add some sounds in the times. Wangles, 3 dots connect to rectangles. Just like music sounds connect them rambles. Hell now, no man can run away.
Okay, I think we're back. I think we are back. Maybe the crashing will make it so it's less delayed, yeah. I kind of thought it was going to crash because earlier I undid the BRB screen for a second because I changed my mind and actually made tea. So I was like, by the way, I'm making tea. But yeah, I did not show that after like 4 minutes. I was like, yeah, something's definitely not going right. The BRB screen was too much for it, I guess. But we are back. I'm just gonna... I am just gonna tell Amy that the stream crashed, but it's back in case she still wanted to touch. Anyway, because I'd also realized that I forgot to turn on music during when it crashed, so, well, during the BRB screen, so I was like, wait a minute, this is not how you do BRB screens. No one is currently here, but, oh yeah, it's okay. Trying to sit back where I am. I didn't just make tea though, I've also got, Fanta. Where is Flaming? Oh, sharpest attack, Rightio, sharpest attack. But, wait, Detective Goodman is our victim! He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Hello. Well, Flaming already knows what happens in Ace Attorney. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Why do I feel like I'm so low down? I think I feel like I was just low down last time I sat here. I mean, my sofa does constantly shift about because it's not like... It's a sofa that turns into a bed, so it, like, moves pretty easily. Hopefully it drops the trident then, because... Hello! Welcome back. We've just discovered that the dead person is the same thing, and also I made tea. Yeah. I realised it was gonna crash, because I unmuted for a second earlier. I was like, I made tea, and it just didn't... My phone just... It just didn't show it. Did it drop a trident? No, you didn't miss anything. Oh my god, I can get Riptide! Honestly, Amy, you can have my channeling one. I don't need it. Do you want to make a trident trade? You're the one that wants all the heads, and we are going to collaborate on that thing, so like... Okay, making crowns trade deals while streaming Ace Attorney. And no, you didn't miss anything, you just missed me explaining that I made tea. That I read like 4 lines of dialogue before you got here, so you did not miss anything. Yeah, Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department in the evidence room at the exact same time. Objection. Why do I feel so low down? I was not this low down before. I'm so good at streaming. A second. Wait, I am gonna use the BRB screen. What happened was I felt too low down. Now I feel good enough. It's because my sofa that I sit on, because it's... Well, for a start, it's a sofa. because I don't have a desk chair, so I just use a sofa. It like shifts really easily, and I feel like really low down. So I was already sitting on top of 2 pillows, but now it feels even more lower down because it's like it's not just a sofa; it's a sofa that converts into like a mattress on the floor. So it like shifts really easily, and I think it's lost a lot of its like the stuff in it because I've had it since I was like 4. So it just like gets progressively shorter. So I've just like been sitting on 2 pillows beneath my legs and sitting on my knees. And so I just put a penguin plushie under me so I'm the correct height. Of course you did. I'm just gonna progressively start sitting on more and more things as the sofa sinks more until I get a desk chair. Or a proper desk. Okay. Now we can Ace Attorney. Because being too low really annoys me. That's impossible. So what you're saying is the same person was killed at the same time. And in a completely different location. Yes, he just like died twice. It's crazy how it happens. Order. Chief, what does this mean? Objection. No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Why didn't I hear that Mr. Goodman died twice? Yes, it's top secret, fine. But I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Hoo-hoo. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait! I said wait! He seems like he's starting to get the unhinged. You know, a thing I've noticed is, like, the, actually, no one's gonna get this reference because I'm the only person here that's played Ace Attorney and Danganronpa. Where's Aubrey when you need her? My god. Basically, this isn't a spoiler if I don't go into specifics, but basically in Danganronpa, when the Blackened get found out, they kind of go like down a rabbit hole and they start like repeating stuff and going like really crazy. I've noticed that the Ace Attorney people like do the same thing when you like the witnesses do the same thing when you like point out their contradictions. They just kind of like start losing it and like having breakdowns, and like the same thing kind of happens in Danganronpa. Not with like everyone, but like with a select few people. And I mean, they are both games about murder trials, so like, who would have guessed? The oversight, the grave error. He I don't know why he looks like an owl, but I feel like I'm not wrong when I say he looks like an owl. The grave error, Mr. Edgeworth. They're yours. Hoo-hoo. What? How? How dare? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our officer Mealinks who brought you the news. Well, you haven't. I can't quote the Danganronpa breakdowns because most of the only one I remember how to say is the one where the character says their name, so that I'm kind of spoiled who one of the killers is. But you know what? It's fine. But like Danganronpa characters kind of have breakdowns too, which yeah, it's reasonable given the circumstances. Officer Minx? Mr. Right, where have we had that name before? Wait, aha! Aha! What was that guy? I wouldn't have remembered. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I am here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got a report, sir. Edgeworth, buddy. Calm down. You don't need to hold the desk like that, buddy. You don't mean him. According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on top of the report. I don't know why I'm suddenly acting, but you know what I'm saying. Wait, why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if the officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. Okay, Emma. In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence on duty on your part, Worthy. Woohoo! Objection! But, sir, you could have submitted that report this morning as a court as evidence. Then I... Why is it blinking at me so slowly? No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say unworthy? What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law? Mr. Wright? It's, Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on the list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven, by righty-o, over here. Don't know why I said it like that. Good job, righty-o, my boy, hoo-hoo. You know, I want to see how other people voice him, because, like, my voices are not consistent for characters, but I've already seen this character here, so, like, no! I missed the Edgeworth line, but no! It's like... I want to see how other people voice him, because I don't think most people can look at him and go, like, that man looks like an owl, and start making him say who at the end of sentences. It seems we have come to the end of this trial. I know who you're going through a tough time, Worthy who. With all those rumours. You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December, hoo-hoo. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happens. If it's the last thing I do. Oh, does this mean we have another day of trial? I mean, I kind of expected that, but like... I just kind of want this one to be over with, because it's the one where I took a, like, 8-month break. Streaming Ace Attorney. You better get results this time, really. You have my profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I want one further day as the prosecution has requested. These trials are so long. I remember there's been like 2 times I did a trial in like one day, and it was like, I think one of them was a 7-hour stream. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Ashworth? Yes, Your Honour, thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned. To be continued. Well, actually, I think this is... Yes, I'm going to save it in the main slot now, because... Yeah. Well, this is good, though. We made progress. It took me a bit to get back into the flow of things and understanding how Ace Attorney works. I think my brain was like, oh, I can only I can only present evidence, so I can't press again. I've already pressed that, but like press wouldn't make it show the thing. But yeah, I don't know why what I'm saying feels like I'm ending stream now. I'm not ending stream now. We're not investigating. At least we're not in the middle of a trial. Which is part of the reason I procrastinated starting getting back into Ace Attorney again was just being in the middle of a trial. It was like February 23rd, 2:15 PM, right and co-law officers. Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. Huh? Well, let's see, what is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 PM on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Well, that's what we're going to find out, or at least try to. Alright, let's do this. That's just in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Huh? Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go! Science awaits us! February 25, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? Oh yeah, if there wasn't a body there, then... Wait, there wasn't a body there? If there wasn't a body there, they could have just, like, done a quick, like, stab there, then moved the body over here. But no, he died to autopsy, and they're 30 minutes apart. No, he died within an hour and a half of 5 PM. So yeah, if they just, like, did a, like, quick stabbing at the police department, that's the sentence. Then they, like, put him in the car. They let him bleed all over the evidence room. Then they like picked him up, put him in the trunk. Then they like drove over here. The lunch lady lied for some reason. She's a liar. She's got lies in her lunch. And then there was or maybe the lunch lady saw the body, right, in the trunk of the car, and like Lana, I still don't know why Lana would like confess to it though. But like, I think that he was killed in the police department, and if there wasn't a body at the police department, and then moved here, but because they only know it's within like an hour and a half, I don't know. Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in that evidence room, no biggie. Guys, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. That oil drum, was it empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. How is that relevant? Oh, I forgot. My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not it at all. It's just, we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, and water in the oil drum washed it away, all away. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh? What's that grin for? The situation calls for one thing, and that is luminal testing fluids. Luminal? Oh, that's the thing that like shows up the blood anyway. And you have to like wash it with like bleach and stuff to get rid of blood. It's like really difficult to get rid of, to like clear off blood in a way that doesn't leave a trace. I have not killed anyone in real life. I would like this to be known. I just used to watch a lot of Criminal Minds with my parents, and also I watched End of the Fucking World, so like, you know. Anyway, you can't just wash it away with a little water. Why are you suspicious of me? Even if you can't see it, it's still there. I mean, to be fair, I'm a writer. Writers normally know, like, suspicious amounts of stuff to know about crimes, because they have to write about them. Like, one time, I had to Google how quickly do babies dissolve in acid. That was a moment. They had to make it seem as though it's plausible for a baby to be put in acid, saved before it died. Yeah, End of the Fucking World was great. I just think of that one scene after, like, well, End of the Fucking World spoilers, but who cares? After they killed the guy, and then they like cleaned the whole house with bleach, and then actually I don't even know if it was with bleach, but then like they like went really in detail with cleaning it, I think. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Right. Just give it a try. Me? Why do I have to do it? I'm a minor, I can't even drink yet. We're testing blood stage with this stuff, not drinking it. Guys, let's all get drunk on a liquid that you use to tell where blood is. I'm sure that has alcohol in it. Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses. But you had an extra pair of those things? The test for blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Press enter to spray. I'm so glad that Emma is so self-aware that she says, press enter to spray. Okay, let's find us some bloodstains. Ooh, cool. It just works if I click too. There's some. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a bloodstain? It's so... Ugh. Emma, you're shaking. It's just... This is my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a bloodstain. But doesn't something strike you as odd, scientifically speaking, of course? What's odd about this, scientifically? The amount. The amount of blood, because he bled out at the police station. So he had, like, very minimal blood. He was, like, running out of it. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood? Yeah, because he was already dead. He was deceased already. Dead, gone, killed. Did I mention he was already dead? I mean, look at all those. Look at the blood on the. Look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, they have to have been more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright? I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find a bloodstain, okay? See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, and this stuff is pretty handy too. Aww, I saved all my allowance to buy that. So sweet. Luminal testing fluid received from one very proud-looking Emma Sky. Aww. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. It's so crazy how, definitely in real life, the lawyers are allowed to investigate the crime scene. It's so crazy. Actually, I'm pretty sure we're not allowed to in this game, we just do it anyway. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah. What's the truth and what's a lie? Please don't come on for reference. You know how like in Ace Attorney that it's like objection, whenever anything which is like said. In Danganronpa, it's no, that's wrong. So like sometimes I will just yell that at random intervals and just know that's a Danganronpa reference. No, that's wrong is like Danganronpa's version of objection. It feels like we're really investigating crime, doesn't it? Because this is a crime. You have to give this a spray on anything suspicious. Who's laughing? What voice should I do? Ah! Oh, it's Angel. Yay, Angel! What voice did I even do for her? I did rewatch the last 2 hours of my last VOD. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Miss Star? You only trust your own eyes, Not bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering. Hello, Angel. You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but no, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. Sorry, it was my fault. Oh, we know. Yeah, Emma. I witnessed everything from the security room right there, but I was afraid it wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry? You lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. Ah. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. I know Telegraph has something important to tell us, but what? So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hard and the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. I didn't get to read that bit, I think I clicked too fast. You know, I may seem like a demon to some, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouth of suspect after suspect. And before long they called me the Cough-Up Queen. That's hardly a name. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And you were let go, fired. I felt that I'd found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case. The SL6 incident. That was on the knife. That was on the knife. That was on the knife that was stolen from the evidence room. That was on the knife that was stolen from the evidence room. That was on the knife that was stolen from the evidence room. I'm gonna have to bring that up in court. And I will bring that up in court. Except for the fact that I'll probably forget it by next stream. Because I have terrible memory. But maybe I'll remember. I'll bring it up in court though. Trust me, I will bring it up in court. Plus the DL6, not the SL6. SL. Secret Life. 9 sessions. I don't know why my brain went there. The SL9 incident is definitely Secret Life Session 9. That's what it's referring to, yep. Wait, she doesn't mean... I need to present her with the knife. What do you think about this? The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. Yeah, Secret Life. And on that note, good man. Good man was the head detective on that case, you know. Really? The thing is that I don't know anyone that actually has a motive to kill Goodman yet. Like, that knife is evidence. I mean, Angel would be the most obvious culprit just because she's so, like, openly antagonistic right now. But I don't know. That knife was evidence from the case, the murder weapon. It was due for transfer the very day Goodman was killed. As I suspected. SL6 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you can tell us more about the SL6 incident? Will she tell us more? Who knows? How do I get her to tell me more? Present the note. What do you think about this? The SL6 incident written on the knife and on that note. Nope. It's the exact same. Sure, I'll take a beehive. You think you could tell us more about the SL6 incident? How do I get to tell us more about the SL6 incident? I don't know why I'm looking at a shoe. I do not mean to look at a shoe. Think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room, but even I get this sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime. I rushed towards the commotion. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Why my testimony, as it were. 5 minutes weren't the only problem, Miss Starr. You were lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. Oh, this is how I'm finding out more. That time? By the way, where is SL6 incident? Tell me about it. A body with Edgeworth's knife stuck, and it was found in Edgeworth's car. I think he owes me his gratitude. Gratitude? If I hadn't witnessed the crime, Mr. Edgeworth would have been suspected. I wonder. Still, it's strange. Why didn't our chief prosecutor have her own murder weapon ready? Could you take a look at this? Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. She didn't even look at it. You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this. We pre-infused the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it, so that's the secret to the aroma. Exquisite. The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. Okay, it's tea when it isn't relevant. That's unfortunate, because tea is the best. I had one of those up until 2 years ago. Back when you were the cough-up queen, right? We found this ID card here on the parking lot. Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's. But it's the same idea as the man who was killed at the police department. That's impossible. I wish I could be so sure. What tea? It was when the prostitute she dropped the phone on the pavement. That's when you heard us talk about the muffler, right? This is it, I know. It was a trap. The red car's muffler, and prosecutor's red muffler. What was Miss Sky really trying to say, I wonder? What tea? Crime photo. Oh, I already presented that. What tea? How do I get her to talk to me about the SL6 incident? Or maybe I need to go talk to someone else. I love that just showing the attorney badge. It never works. But I always do it anyway. Well, we've tried everything of that. Oh, and now there's the thing that comes up. Okay. So it didn't come up the first time she mentioned it. She had to mention it like twice. That incident really opened my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable to who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence, so they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Executed? Yes, that is just what I said, Phoenix. Thank you. Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any clearer than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence, not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence, of a sort, made-up evidence. What? You mean, they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved in the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolman, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be... Exactly, Detective Jake Marshall. Who's Detective Jake Marshall? Is this why you shouldn't take that long breaks from games? Yay, Lego complete. That's cool. Send me a photo of it, please. Please. Oops, I mean police department security detail officer Jake Marshall. That doesn't help. Oh wait, I feel like the name's familiar actually. Don't know who, but as a professional detective, as professional detectives, we investigate that case from every angle. Oh. Jake was particularly determined. Is it the cowboy guy? Maybe. And then it was over when he was demoted. I never remember his name though. I just called him cowboy guy. But like that guy. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL6? There was another side to the case, a hidden side, and that's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait, those lunches you sell? There's only one reason that I come to sell lunches in these accursed offices. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends, that can help me investigate. Miss Star's old boyfriends? How many does she have anyway? Well, apparently she had like 3. Just when all the detectives on SL6 have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection. So, Rookie, what? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes? Then you should take this. A Salisbury steak lunch. You know some guy who might... I know some guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Received from Mr. Excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood. It's gotta be the cowboy guy. Mr. Officer Marshall, is he, are you his... are you going out? Why, do you want to know? I'm just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest as it were, nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Jake Marshall, Well, I guess we gotta go find him. Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday. I'm sure it'll still be classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edward's not here. I'm sure he's off doing important investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. I guess we'll have to come back. Why would... It would be too easy if he was just here. He'll be at the police department. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense the detective did get called here after all. So the evidence room, the scene of the crime, according to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is. She's like a kid at an amusement park. Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look around. Sure? February 23rd, police station and criminal affairs department. Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here. It's almost like someone was murdered. Oh, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department. Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. It makes my head hurt. Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department, the crime scene. Yes, you sound dead set on investigating, but don't mess up, or we could wind up dead. I don't think anyone wants more mysterious or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. The detective is mumbling to himself. I know they use dry ice. If you put it between the latch and the door, the room can be sealed shut. This is good. Oh, when a writer would, for sure. He's not writing a report, he's writing a novel. Speaking of detectives, he's moved to his computer screen. What? Detective killed in the evidence room? Tell no one outside the police department. No! I told that old lady at the restaurant everything! Someone's getting a demotion. I don't think there's anything here. Pension center? No one here. Let's come back later. What if Marshall's the one they've got for the other murder? Nope. Well... You idiot, what were you thinking? Where's your head? Sir, it's right here, sir. I guess he wasn't saluting, he was showing the detective where his head was. They make a good pair. Blue Badger is still around today. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Oh, but he's about to be dancing around like crazy since yesterday. Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel like he's going to do something naughty. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea, why? Well, I think they're designed after a panda. Panda? Not that I have scientific proof, it's just a theory. A game theory. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip, I saw a patrol car, and it came to me. We had just been to at the zoo, see? What about zebras? Or do they not have those at your zoo? This feels very relevant. Detectives in there look pretty busy, just imagine right now. And those doors are a police drama in action. Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Here's a wanted posted. Do you know his face if you do dial 911? You know, right? I've always thought it's kind of funny. I never see anyone who looked like the people in these posters. It hardly even look human. He has a point. You know, I barely ever watched Game Theory, honestly, so it's funny when I make a reference, because I'm like so unqualified to make that reference. I already looked in here. Police department entrance. Move. Underground parking lot. Whoa! All these little case files are stacked up to see them leaving the ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have got have someone get them for him. Strange. Why did I just speak to Detective Gumshoe? He must study those case reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up that ladder. A chessboard. I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue is in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted. The knights, their swords have really sharp edges. Check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Zedorf must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair? Nah, it's nothing. Oh, I just remembered. I just remembered what I set up. I forgot I set it up again. Can I remember the button is the question. That's the button. This is what I think about Edgeworth. This is what I'm... This is what I'm calling Edgeworth right now. Okay? I forgot I set it up again. I forgot I did that. Of course, Edgeworth making chess be like him and Phoenix's friendship is what makes me remember the gay flag thing I set up for my streams. But I completely forgot about it. A work desk, one nice desk, easy to polish so high to my reflection. I feel like none of this is relevant. Must be lucky trial jacket. Lucky, right? I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in the frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. Just getting way too excited about this. So this is the famous oil drum. Oh no, time like the present. I'll try to kick it over myself. Hiya! That's okay, don't cry. That one in the sky must be one strong woman. This rope is it. Yep. They laid it out in the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer placed a trunk on him. You've got to be the only person I know that comes to that conclusion. I mean, it makes sense if he was in a car trunk that the car might have driven. That's about as red as the sports car can get. Yep, it's pretty red, alright. The body was found in Edworth's car trunk, and the lock on the trunk was broken too. The question is, why did Miss Sky choose his car? So what model of car is it? I think it was called a sedan or a coupe or something like that. Those are car types, Mr. Wright, not models. You're a guy, aren't you? Mr. Wright, you're supposed to know these things. Maybe it's about time I got my driver's license. Yeah, you should do your homework. Just like, don't do what I do when you're like watching something or doing something while speaking and you like type the wrong thing in the wrong place, or you just like type something wrong. I do that sometimes. I normally notice, but like I already did the call. A block. Stereo is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are rated to B block. I don't think I'll be able to park my car here. I'll go to the B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. What? Oh, okay. I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. B block is through there. That's where visitors park. So, Miss Starr climbed over this fence? It seems so, yeah. That fence is 9 feet high, at least. Oh, no time like the present. I think I'll give it a little try. Is she also gonna fail to climb the fence? Why have you got 11 heads? You never know, you might accidentally draw Phoenix Wright. Or the gay flag. You never know. You never know what might happen. You're going on a head adventure while I'm streaming Ace Attorney. You know, I should do a stream one time. It's just one of me and Amy's adventures. Because those are fun adventures. We talk about stuff like David Tennant a lot. I speak about David Tennant a surprising lot for someone that hasn't watched Doctor Who and doesn't watch anything to do with David Tennant. Me When I Give. Yeah, Me When I Give. Flamey doesn't even know about Me When I Give yet. He hasn't watched my most recent Crowns episode. How could he? But Me When I Give. Me When I Give. No one even knows about the context of Me When I Give. Even people that watch the video. It's great. Me When I Give. Eat. It's okay, don't cry. Maybe there's a Lunchland Olympics team? Look at a door, this must mean something. I'm not sure the doors mean anything. No, it would open a mysterious lock. I thought I'd see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just... See, you can hear perfectly fine. The phone's broken. Aha! A ladder. That's a step ladder. Why did bro just go, actually? Why did Peter Wright just pull an, actually? What's the difference in scientific terms, please? Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, the thing, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Have I looked at everything around here? Sure seems like it. I thought I presented everything to her. I guess I'll just keep examining things. He wants to produce his ward. Why would he sleep on the couch? Yeah, you'd think he'd want to show this thing off more than some giant steel samurai. Then again, Edgeworth has always been like that. Really? Hey, I should write this down. Tell me what it was like as a kid. Back in elementary school, he won all kinds of things. Speech contests, essays, playing the flute, golf tournaments. What doesn't exactly sound like typical elementary... Doesn't exactly sound like typical elementary school stuff. But he always hated receiving awards. He'd make some smart remark like, I know the part I've watched, no one else needs to tell me. So that's how he's always been. Kinda gets under your skin, doesn't it? My, what an amazing bouquet. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name before. Yeah, Wendy Marble from Fairy Tale, definitely. Oh my god. I mean, I wouldn't say no. My head chest is already so full. But... And here beside it, a giant steel samurai. Well, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of this foot. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy. Who is Wendy? Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? No, Edgeworth is gay. Oh, it's that lady! That's who Wendy is. She's from the Steel Samurai bit, I think. I don't think so. It's been 8 months. You're lucky I barely even remembered Emma's name. Do I even remember, I don't think I remember any names because, I don't even remember... Maya, that's the name I was trying to remember. I remember her now, but... Oh, cute. What a pretty tea set. I go more for instant tea bags myself. Same! Because it's way easier than tea leaves, and tea leaves sometimes hurt my stomach. Amazing. The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. What is this, my house? They're all sorted by place of origin and flavour. Look at this Ruben, what an exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. Is tea drinking a hobby? Can I put that in my interests and hobbies when I apply for a job? Can I be like, tea drinking? That's my hobby. I don't know why I said it like that. Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa. Sofa like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. Girl is headcanoning Edgeworth. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. I bet in the morning he has sofa hat and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool. Sofa hair is cool. Yes. Well, I've looked at almost everything here. Whoa! What a view! I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you about to jump out the... Were you to jump out of this window? The speed at the time of the impact would be... Got it! Approximately 70.71 miles per hour. Okay. That's handy to know. Yep, real handy. Anything here yet? Nope. No, I already did that. Well, where should we begin? Well, isn't it obvious? We should begin with that, you know, that thing. The mystery of the victim, I guess. How could one man, Detective Goodman, be killed in 2 places simultaneously? Oh, well, you see. You go to the police department, the evidence room, was it? I'm not being very useful here, am I? No, you're being very helpful. You're being helpful because I have no idea what I'm doing. I go... It's not like I can go to the evidence room. There's not an option for it. Actually, your speed at the time of impact would be 0 miles per hour due to you laying on the floor dead. Actually, it'd be 67.00 miles per hour due to the speed of the Earth's rotation. You know what Emma means. Poor Edgeworth. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, what with all those rumours. You were in the defendant's chair just this past December. There was that business of him not reading the officer's report about the killing at the police department, right? The chief of police was right about that, but I can't help but think someone at the police department doesn't like Edgeworth. I feel like I've done everything, but I haven't, because nothing is happening. I always get excited when I come to a police station. Why is that? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie, huh? You know, with all the police and criminals? Well, I don't know if it's all that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those 2 officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bus. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign. Nice slogan. I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprint sets. I don't think it's that kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want to set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. Maybe. I didn't mean to press that. I got this though, I'm a gamer. I mean, to be fair to me, I'm not above Googling if I, like, have really tried everything. Because I play games for fun, and if I'm just frustrated and getting nowhere, I'm not above Googling. Wait, I can go to the guard station! Why does it suddenly let me go to the guard station? That wasn't there before! Why is it now there? I guess I just pressed everything correctly? Oh well. At least you've got progress. February 23rd, evidence room entrance, guard station. Oh, we're in the evidence room now. Also, the decor in this place, it's very eccentric. I sure wonder who lives here. Well, it really does seem like he lives here. There's a cactus, his hat, he's got like His clothes. He's got his alcohol. Got his lasso. Got a sign that says Texas. Oh, this means I'm gonna have to do a bad Texas accent again. Because I do those sometimes, for some reason, because they're funny. And this one actually needs a Texas accent. Point to the pamphlet for... This is... According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station, the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime. Okay, so that's where the evidence room is. It all seems that way. Oh, what's wrong? It's that cacti, they're so prickly, it's so imposing, it's hard to think straight. So you can't... What? Okay. What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where is the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. Yeah, I sure wonder who he is. Yes. I think that just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How so? Encased in a cold, rigid shell. With spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. There's a security guard uniform hanging in here. Looks more like a cautionary uniform, honestly. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What was it called again? Why do I feel like I'm low down again? But I don't think anything has changed. It just constantly feels like I'm sinking. What was that called? A punchy, a punchy, a pinchy? I know, a peachy. Wait, maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. Security cameras. There's like this video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I hope we can use these computers to check on who went in and out of there. Look on the floor! A lasso! Seems like it's set up to trap something. A trap? Here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed. Why would there be a wild bull in here? You should have an active imagination. I already looked at that. I didn't mean to press on it. The evidence room is just beyond those doors. Let's just walk in. It won't open. You thought it would open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. This swinging door makes the place look like something of a saloon. But it looks like it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went in through there, the cactus would fall over. Ouch! I'd say be more of a yarr myself. Well, I've looked at everything in here. February 23rd, Police Department entrance. The place is charged with frantic energy as always. Please! Wasn't that... One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe? Now's not time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. We just got a steak lunch. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. I only just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal, now we just need evidence. The criminal? You mean... You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? Yes, I know. I don't need a flashback. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. Am I gonna be correct that it was the cowboy guy that they arrested for it? Was it Gumshoe? Who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Bribery! Standing around here talking isn't going to fill my belly. Just give him a steak lunch. Wait, don't leave! If you want to know more, head down to the detention center. Questions should be over, so I figured he's down there having a good cry. Later! Now we go to the detention center. He ran off to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Detention center. Where is that again? So go in there and then detention center. Still, I do feel better about things a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best not to go too far down this road right now. Things will just get confusing. Whee! What was that? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I don't know what voice to do. Wait, are we saying sir? Is it it's the guy. The guy. I don't remember his name, but the guy that Edgeworth ignored. I'd say I was the perpetrator against sir, that's what I'd say. Yeah, this guy. Oh, he's got an injured hand. Hi, greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. That guy. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got a report, sir. Officer Meekins. Yeah, Officer Meekins. So you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir. I'm not, sir. I'm a little patrolman. I'm like a little lamb, sir. I don't think he did it. Okay, you're here to deliver a report. Now he's been arrested. No, sir, how should I say this? Wait, is he? You Officer Minx, you didn't, did you? Perpetrator Officer Minx reporting, sir? What? What? Now this is an unexpected turn of events. Sir, I'm a patrolman with general affairs. Sir, why are they letting... Why is he, like, still in his uniform, still got all his stuff, and, like, this megaphone? I don't think that's how arresting someone works. I think normally those things are confiscated. Ow, I can hear you just fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir. And so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So normally there's a guard at the evidence room. That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person? Yeah, oh. How does he have handcuffs while he's in prison? And, like, a rope thing. I should, like, stop questioning this. What the heck is this guy doing? But what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. When I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? But wait, if he was out after he saw someone suspicious in the evidence room, and those people were murdered at the same time, then how is he giving a report to Miles? I mean Edgeworth. I don't know why I said his first name there. Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could and wrapped it up, sir. A bandage on his hand? Just like Miss Sky. Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. You have to label me as the perpetrator or the victim, sir. Then label me as the victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well at that. Ah, yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Also, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, I'd say he leans heavily towards the total stranger side. So you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department of Weight of Light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives. So if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. Woo! I have no idea what that means, but at least you finished it. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? But sir, but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do. Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. The next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were, huh? Then when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir, all alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. Yeah, because his body wasn't that... Okay, I'm gonna say what I'm confused about is, so what I'm getting so far is they were both murdered around the same time, right? And then the body, Detective Goodman's body wasn't there. It obviously, his body, like, moved or whatever. But, like, but if Officer Meekins was there when he was murdered at the evidence room, then how was he giving the information to how was he sent to give certain information to Edgeworth after Lana had been arrested for the same murder, when both the murders happened at about the same time? What? And when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared. That's the same story. Well, this is the part where we present everything. Do you think you can take a look at this? Hey, that's it, sir. That's it. That's what? My head was blank until this very moment. But sir, now I remember. I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct. That card was the cause of it all. This ID card? Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. I better pry into this one a little bit deeper. Can you tell me what it is that you do remember? Oh, sir. You might say I'm a lost little patrol man, a lost lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room, and that's why you thought he looked suspicious. So I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show you his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. Huh. What? So I assure you, I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whipped and leapt at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do unto to others before you before they do unto to you. My own father's words, sir. What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I woke, I was here. Right. But if that happened, how did he give the thing to Edgeworth? I mean, he didn't give the thing to Edgeworth, but you know what I mean. So Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim who he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. If this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. As it, sir, that's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines, huh? But you still ended up here? They told me that it had to be him, sir, on that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? On the security camera. The crime, my crime, the crime, I swore to stamp out. It's there, it's me, it's on the tape. And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge, I don't deserve it. No, thanks, I have my own. Well, I guess we better go check out the crime scene. Hey, Mr. Wright, look over standing there at the Chief of Detectives desk. It's Police Chief Gant. And you're sure this is all? You know what it means if there's anything missing? Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his bathroom little coffee machine. Yeah, because that's where he'd hide something. I see. Well, if it does turn up, you'll call me right away, deal? Yes, sir! You know what? He's the most suspicious, honestly. This man. The owl man. Yes, sir. We'll scour the place, sir. The chief of detectives looks a little flustered. Ah ha ha hoo! Rightio, my boy. How you been? Swim much? Oh, Chief Grant. Reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? Honestly, I think we're going to save it here and call it a day. It's been... I know it hasn't been that long of a stream, but my sleep schedule is... It's been like 2.5 hours. I normally try to aim for 3-hour streams, but like my sleep schedule's good at the moment, and we didn't start streaming till like about 8 PM, so it's currently like 10:30. I need to shower and go to bed. So I thought this was a good stream to get back in Taste Turning. We finished the we weren't like we're no longer in the middle of a trial. Well, we're still in a trial, but like it's not like how it was like right smack in the middle of like something, so like it's a lot easier to pick up. We have this person, and like I'm gonna, when I load it in next time, it's like, oh, this person's in front of me, I can just talk to him, so like I remember what I was doing. So like, yeah, it just feels short because in the past I had an Ace Attorney stream that was about 7 hours, so I'm glad that I was great background noise for your adventure. And yeah, I'm gonna save it once more. And yep, that's all saved. Now I don't have to remember that I'm in slot 2 because I'm not. I'm actually in the first slot. Oh my god. Hey, that gives you time to finish it. That gives you time to finish it before I do. Because, yeah, if you want to. But, yeah, thank you all for watching this stream, whether you liked, chatted, whatever. And I'll see you all for a next stream, which will probably be either, like, towards the end of the week, or, just next week, because I have streamed twice this week, but it'll just be when I feel like it. Crown streams are like more random. It's something I kind of have to build up to, but yeah. Bye.
Been a little while, but I'm still battling, moving fast while you just prattling. No time for me, no tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling. A lot of anger in it. Flash rhymes, quarter with spangles. Add some sounds in the terms. Wangles, three dots connect to rectangles. Just like music, sounds connect and rambles. Hell nah, no man can run away. Been a little while, but I'm still battling, moving fast while you just prattling. No time for me, no tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling. A lot of anger in it. Flash rhymes, quarter with spangles. Add some sounds in the terms. Wangles, three dots connect to rectangles. Just like music, sounds connect and rambles.